Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group B, class SMF 3013, and today we are going to discuss about topic compound interest. Okay, so what is compound interest? Compound interest is when you earn interest on the money that you have saved and on the interest that you earn along the way. Or this can be regarded as interest on interest. Interest rate, usually quoted as annual rate, called the nominal rate or the annual percentage rate R. The rate per interest period I is obtained by dividing the nominal rate by the number of the interest period per year. The formula for the compound interest is S is equal to P bracket 1 plus R over M close bracket to the power of MT. S is a sum arising in the future time, P is a sum at the present time, and R, rate of interest, M, the number of periods the interest is compounded per year, and T is time period.
Okay, so the compound frequency are divided by 5 types, which is first, annually, second, semi-annually, quarterly, monthly, and daily. If the question mentioned annually, the number of period M will become 1. If the question mentioned semi-annually, the number of period M is 2. And quarterly, the number of period M is 4. While monthly, the number of period M is 12. While daily, the number of period M is 365.
Hello, my name is Nurul Dalawati binti Mat Gani. My MATIC number is D202211048182. For detailed explanation about compound interest, it works like this. When you put your money into a savings account, then you will get extra money called interest. If you leave that interest with the original amount on your account, it called as compounds. In other words, because there is now more money in your account and you also earn even more interest for the following year. And if you don't touch your savings, your amount will keep going. So this is simple example to make you more understand about compound interest. Angeline and Jack got 5,000 each from their parents. They decide put their money into savings account that earn 3% interest. Angeline decide to save more, so she add 100 per month, while Jack just leave his money to earn interest. After 10 years, Angeline has twice as much money more than Jack. After that, Jack decide it's time for him to start saving. So he copies Angeline and start to saving 100 per month. On the other hand, Angeline stop puts money into her saving accounts for now, because she knows her money will keep growing because of compound interest. So this graph to show between Angeline and Jack's saving. Even though Jack added 100 a month, he will deposit more money for much longer than Angeline did. It is because Angeline started earlier.
The first example of compound interest is a teacher want to invest 5,000 into an account that compound annually. The interest rate at this bank is 25%. How much money will be in the account after 6 years? From the question, we know that we have to find the sum of arising in the future. First, we have to put out all the information first. P is 5,000, which is equal to the sum at the present time. R is equal to 0.25. Since we know this question is compound annually, so M is equal to 1 and the time period is equal to 6. Okay, to answer this question, we can use this formula, which is S equal to P in bracket 1 plus R over M close bracket the power of M multiple with T. Then we put all the information we get into this formula. And lastly, the sum of rising in the future is equal to RM 19,073.496.
Next, the question shows us on how to find the compound interest on 12,600 rupees for 2 years at 10% per annum compounded annually. So from the question, we've been given the principal of 12,600 rupees, the rate of 10%, and the number of years of 2 years. To find the compound interest, we are using this formula, which is we let A to be the total amount, which A equals to P in the bracket of 1 plus R over 100, close bracket, and to the power of N. So we substitute the information given from the question into this formula, which will give us the total amount of 15,246 rupees. But the question asks us to find the compound interest. So we need to minus the amount of principal, which is 12,600, from the total amount, which is 15,246 rupees. So the compound interest is 2,646 rupees.
Okay, let's see question 3. Susan put 20,000 in a saving account paying 8% annual interest compounded monthly. At this rate, how much money will be in the account after 14 years? Okay, as you can see here, the question said 20,000. So what is 20,000? 20,000 will be our P. In a saving account paying 8%. 8% will be our R, which is 0.08. Compounded monthly. Okay, when the question said compounded monthly, that means our M will be equal to 12 and our T will be equal to 14 years. After that, we just substitute all of the information into the formula. Then we will get P equals to 20,000, R equals to 0.08, M equals to 12, T equals to 14. Then the answer is $485,475.43. Okay, 3B. John investing an original $1,000. So what is $1,000? $1,000 will be our P at 5%. 5% will be our R, which is 0.05, compounded annually. So when the question said compounded annually, that means our M will be equals to 1. How much would John have after 7 years? Then 7 years will be our T. Then just substitute all of the information into the formula. Then we will get $1,407.10.
Okay, lastly, for the question number 4, Philip deposit RM500 into his saving account that give an interest rate 4% per annum and compounded quarterly. The question asks, how much is Philip saving at the end of the 5th year? So from the question, we take out all the information given, which is P is equal to RM500 and R is equal to 0.04, which is the interest rate 4% per annum. And the question said compounded quarterly, so our M will become 4 and T is equal to 5, which is the question said the 5th year. We substitute all of them into the formula as equal to P bracket 1 plus R over M close bracket to the power of MT. At the end of the calculation, we got RM 610.10 cents. So, the conclusion is compound interest make your money grow faster. It costs an amount of money to grow faster than simple interest, since you will get return on both the money you invest and the returns at the conclusion of each compounding period. That's all from our group. Thank you.